Hello Aries, welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is your reading, looking for new energies and positive energies for Aries as always. We always give an honest reading at the same time. We don't, fabricate stuff. We gotta tell you like it is so you can actually do something with it. You have free will and you can always change your path if you don't like what is shown. You could take a detour sometimes. Sometimes, it's a little difficult and you have to go through the motions. But this is for Aries, Sun and Rising, like I said. And as you know, it will not resonate. The Tower. Oh, Aries, what happened? Something came crumbling down around you, something left, your situation changed in life. Maybe you heard something, maybe maybe something with your job, family, lovers. It doesn't matter. But it's a Tower situation, and now you're going to rebuild in some way. Maybe you heard about something that left your life changed. Past position, the Mother of Swords. It could be an air sign. It could be a Libra type energy, or it could be just somebody who is a little bit older. I find this person very honest. It could be the mother figure, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. Obstacle, Three of Wands. I'm getting this for a lot of people. It doesn't matter how much I shuffle. And I shuffle before this, okay? I really do. I shuffle before and I concentrate or I meditate on each and every sign. And I'm getting this one a lot. It's like a stalker card. Three of Wands. Someone feels like their ships aren't coming in. So maybe something you were expecting didn't happen and it just went away with that Tower situation. I will clarify. Once I clarify, it changes the story up. It gives a lot more information. This another stalker card. It doesn't matter how much I shuffle. I mean it. Eight of Cups. You're thinking about walking away from a situation. Maybe something went away from you with the Eight of Cups in the upright. What is coming towards you? Five of Swords. Someone doesn't want to fight with you anymore or argue. Maybe someone feels defeated on the outside. We'll find out. Sorry about the airplanes. The Moon, and something, they're going to tell you something. Someone's going to tell you something. They don't want to fight anymore, and they're going to tell you something. Maybe someone threatens to walk away from a situation, and this could be career too and money, right? But I got to read more to find out. And I'll be giving you the pick a card love reading as always at the end, a mini one. But you got the Mother of Swords here. The Mother of Swords is in the upright. Is someone who gives good advice. If you're looking for someone with good advice, because for some of you this may not have happened yet, go for it. They're going to give you some good information. Maybe they're the ones going to tell you about, something that comes out with the Moon. With the Mother of Swords, I need two cards, please, for Aries. What's going on? With the Mother of Swords, what are they to Aries? Ace of Earth. Five of Air. Maybe the Mother of Swords doesn't want to argue with you anymore. Like I said, they could be an air sign, but I feel like they're honest people, usually, or then maybe they're going to become more honest, but they don't want to fight with you anymore. But they're very leery about what they hand you. It also, like I said, they usually give good sound advice. Maybe you need to go to this person about an argument. Maybe you need a mediator of some sort there. It could be all kind of reasons. Obstacle, the Three of Wands. You feel like nothing good is coming in. You feel like the good things are leaving. So the Three of Wands in reverse for Aries. I need two cards, please. The Chariot. Things were a little chaotic too. Oh my. The Eight of Water again. In reverse, someone doesn't want to walk away. One person or situation doesn't want to walk away, but the other one maybe does or did. Because the current environment, I see something walking away, whether you or the other person. Leave it in the comments. Did you walk away or did somebody else? Because this is who the reading is for, okay, for Aries. Someone must be concentrating on me that is having this situation, or quite a few people are. This is a heavy energy. So the Eight of Cups in the upright. I need two cards for Aries, please. Two cards. The High Priestess. Yeah, definitely over something that came out, okay? Queen of Earth. Could be the mother figure again, but this is earth, water. This is just air. Dealing with a lot of Aries with different energies. But I do feel like something became very unstable in a situation and a secret came out and someone decided to walk away. The outside environment, what caused all this, or may have been an argument. Now somebody does not want to be arguing anymore. They feel defeated. So the Five of Swords in reverse. I need 2 cards for Aries. 5 of Swords, 2 cards, please. 10 of Air. Ooh. Ooh. It's a 10 of Swords, by the way. And the 7 of Earth in reverse. Something failed, okay, over a betrayal. And it caused a major argument. The argument already happened. We already saw the tower situation. For those Aries that I'm dealing with here, this is what happened. They had an argument. Something came to light. And you felt like maybe your world crumbled in some way. Now, the person on the outside, the one that either betrayed you or maybe you betrayed them, okay? Go either or. They're looking at the failed situation. They don't want to argue anymore. I don't know if they want to rectify the situation. It could be, like I said, relationships. It could be family. This could be a job, too. But, yeah, because I see some earth, not too much, though. I think it's more of the personal nature. But you find out something. Something is revealed to you, okay? Something that you didn't know before. So the moon in reverse. I need 2 cards, please, for Aries. 2 cards, please. Then I get the love reading, too. Could have to do with love. 3 of Water. They're going to ask you, someone's going to ask you to go out and talk with them. Maybe in public. Because things are out of control. So they want to break bread. They're going to say, well, let's go out. We'll go out and sit down and go out to dinner or whatever. You know, not everybody can go out because, you know, we're still in a quarantine, a lot of people. But they're going to want to sit down and talk things out, possibly with a mediator because it's more than one person. And it also could have to do with, you know, the secret or whatever comes out. Could have to do with one other person besides who you're dealing with. And something was out of control. But I feel like they want to break bread with a lot of you. Yeah, they want a little give and take with you, Aries. Whether you want to do it or not, I don't know. It'll be different for all Aries. But I'm seeing someone want to do a little give and take. They're going to want to talk. They're going to want to talk it out. Okay, let's do the love reading. And it's up to you whether you do it. This is how tarot works. You can totally avoid this person. You can walk away completely. Or you can have, you know, break bread. It's up to you. It'll go a different direction. That's why we do further readings in the future. But I need 3 cards from the angel answers. Pick a card reading. Pick a card. Pick a path. Pick an energy for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Starting the 20th. So a lot of you are experiencing this. And you're wondering what's going to happen. Yeah, someone that feels defeated on the outside over a betrayal situation, whether you did it or they did it, doesn't matter. They're thinking about it, how to work it out in some way. I'm going to give, I need 3 cards from the Morgan Greer deck for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. 3 cards, please. When it comes to love. Three cards from the Moonology. But I need 3 cards from the Moonology for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I just give a date because people want dates. But really, most of the time, things do not happen in a day when it comes to tarot. And they don't end in a day, okay? Twin flame message. What does your twin flame feel about you? What are they thinking about you? Why did they do what they did? Why did they, you know, react the way they did for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising? I do feel like someone wants to collaborate with you, do a little give and take. I don't know if you'll accept it, though. I'll be honest with you. Maybe you will. You know. You pick this section, you know, this energy, and realize at the end I bring them all together anyway for secondary energies. But you got a yes answer from the universe if you're wondering about something. Yes, in a relationship. There was a tower moment. We already had that in the beginning. You're having it again. It's a clarifier. And yes, there's a fiery climax approaches where you're going to have to do something. This is full moon in Aries. This is you, okay? You're going to do something. You're going to say something. You're going to maybe even put your foot down, or you're going to express what you're feeling. And your twin flame, if you're dealing with a twin flame, this is what they're thinking. They miss you, the feel of you next to them. So yeah, I do feel like someone wants to come out of a betrayal situation, but you know, it'll be different for everybody whether you accept them or not. You are ready for love, you know, when it comes to love, when it comes in, whether new or old, you're ready. Okay, it says you're ready. Even if you've suffered failures with the Seven of Pentacles, that's in there twice too. A lot of double cards here. And like I said, I do shuffle these prior, and you see me shuffle in front of you. It says, what do you need to release during waning moon? You may need to release something, a failed situation. You're ready for love, but you may have to release some negativity. You know, whatever happened, whether negative situations from past relationships to get rid of the arguments, or, you know, bringing something new. Everybody will be a little bit different, okay? Yeah, I'm getting this card a lot too. Aries, they want you to know, I know it may be too late by the time I figure things out. Yeah, Aries, it may be fed up a little bit with somebody. But some of you may take somebody back, some of you may not. I feel like it could go both ways. If you pick this section, you're getting a no from the universe. You got a yes here, you're getting a no. This will be interesting trying to put these together over a lover situation. Okay, a lover situation. So whatever you're asking the universe, it'll be different for everybody. So ask, you know, if you ask your question, I always tell people to ask a question before I, you know, read these a lot of times when it comes to personal readings. Do you want to, whatever you want the universe to know, ask a question, because you'll get yeses and nos. So a no answer, it has to do with the lover cycle, but a new romantic cycle begins. So maybe you're going to be dealing with a new love situation. Maybe the old ones won't work out for some of you that pick this. But to be honest with you, the person that you're dealing with, and it's up to you, they just want you to be happy now, okay? I know, don't yell at me in the comments. But bringing these together is the hard part. You did suffer a tower situation and things got a little out of control. You were right about it, but this person still misses you. They still remember the good times. You are ready for a new relationship, or even if you want to take back the old, it's up to you. But I see you looking at the failed situation, considering it. But, you know, you need to release the energies that are negative. If you can't release the energies that are negative with the old person, you may just go in with something else. And this person feels like it may be too late, even though they probably do want to work it out eventually. You may say no at first to a lover situation. You may say no. There is a lover situation coming in. But whether you say no or yet, I do feel like whether it's an old one or a new one, you are going to begin a new romantic cycle. And the person that you were dealing with, they just want you to be happy. In the end, they will just want you to be happy. So this is with Aries that went through a tower situation and a romantic situation or family work. I want to say it's a romantic. Someone you're close to anyway, but they feel bad about it. I do feel like the person on the outside feels bad about it. They may confess something to you when they want to break bread. They maybe want to talk. It's up to you whether you want to talk to them or not. You were right about the situation. That's what I feel like this yes thing is right here. You were right about whatever was going on, okay? And you may, you know, say your piece to them in a very aggressive way. And some of you, because I do see the Five of Swords there, where you express yourself. Arguments, okay? Really putting yourself out there in an argument. But they do miss you, okay? You are ready for new relationships. You will work it out. You do what you need to release the whole thing, even though they feel like it's too late. And realize that even though you may say no or not feel like something's coming in, it is. And a new romantic cycle begins. And the person you were dealing with just wants you to be happy. Like I said, bringing it all together. Letting this go. I will talk to you later. Bye, Aries.